All right, so I'm here with Matt LaRue from Max Digital. Matt is a strategic account executive. Matt, why don't you just introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, where you live, what you do.
Sure. Yeah, I've been with Max Digital for almost 9 years now. I think we were in the same onboarding class, if I'm not mistaken, Tim.
That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
That's a long time ago. But yeah, I've been here for 9 years. Love it. I deal with a couple of our larger accounts, pretty much one of our largest accounts within Max Digital. I've been in the auto industry for going on about 16 years now. I used to buy cars for a small little organization called CarMax many years ago, and just love helping out dealers and helping you guys succeed.
Yeah. So we're talking today about what we learned about the car business during a pandemic, right? This summer has just been crazy.
Yep.
And one of the things that I learned that I wanted to get your take on was, this idea that the customer is in control now. Many dealerships back in 2020 were closed down, couldn't accept customers, and so they had to do business online, and it accelerated this idea of digital retailing. Would you agree?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So you work with some of our bigger customers. What what have you? Are you seeing? You see the same thing? I mean, when it comes to digital retailing and online process, I mean, what sorts of things are you seeing out there?
The biggest thing is it's the most important thing right now. I've gotten calls if one car is just misrepresented online, or even missing online photos, anything like that. It's the biggest aspect of dealerships right now and what they need to manage and make sure it's successful.
So dealers are uber sensitive to their online listings. That's what I hear you're saying.
Yeah. Yep. And from a consumer standpoint, I'm also seeing that they're liking more convenience over sometimes maybe the lowest price. They just like that convenience of knowing they can buy the car, get it shipped to their house, have that whole streamlined process. Might not necessarily be the lowest price, but they're getting that value and convenience within the digital retail.
Yes, so that's a good point. Prices are pretty high, just relatively speaking, based off of what cars sold for new. As we sit here today, right? There are 1 and 2 year old cars listed online that are used with 20, 30,000 miles that have a higher internet price than their MSRP.
Right.
And customers are still buying them. So, but you said sometimes price isn't really the differentiator. It's about convenience. I like that.
Yep.
So what sorts of things have you heard in the stores that customers are saying, and maybe what's something unique that you've seen dealers do to accommodate? Anything like that?
Well, the accommodating is it's hard with a lot of lack of inventory, because even my family members are just been, hey, Matt, I want a Toyota Sienna, or I want something like this. And I'm like, I don't think there's any Siennas out there. But what they've been doing is a lot of follow-up process within making sure that the customer's happy, making sure that you're getting them in for the required maintenance, and just making sure that overall process is transparent and easier, if you will, for the customer.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give a dealer today, who maybe knows, they need to tighten up their digital retailing side of the business? Is there anything that, the big guys have obviously jumped in? We've got Penske's jumped in full with Cox. Lithia's running their driveway. AutoNation is doing some big stuff. But a little guy, I say little guy, maybe 2 or 3 rooftops or a single. What? Any advice?
Well, there's a few things that I've been seeing and from dealerships. Obviously the challenge is getting in the inventory, but standardizing and making that process consistent, so that a customer goes online, buys that car, that whole process is going to be exactly the same from start to finish. So we want to make sure that it's transparent. so that the customer gets the information that they want.
Yeah.
And just make it an easy process. I mean, sometimes it's as simple as making sure you're saying hi to the customers. I mean, I just finished a 3-part series that I put on LinkedIn that was kind of the resonating concern that a lot of customers were having.
Yeah.
That they're not being greeted correctly.
Right.
So
simple stuff.
Yeah, simple stuff. Keep it simple, and then you'll be successful.
Cool. Hey, Matt, I appreciate your time. Doing good work out there.
Thank you, sir.
All right. See you.
Bye.